Previously on Critical Strike.
You called me a faggot!
I am MegaMan, I'm blue and cyan, the creation of Dr. Light or Right if you are from Japan, also known as Rockman. My Mega Buster can cut the mustard, I'm a flustered amputee. Pow pow, hey robot bosses in 8 levels, dishevel and rebel in devilry. I'll steal their weaponry. MegaMan, 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 MegaMan. I am also known as the Blue Bomber. I could shoot the legs off Jeffrey Dahmer. Kill a robot fish, kill a robot frog, and then I ride off on my robot dog. Mega Man.
Hello and welcome to Critical Strike, episode 2-8. I am Josh Picknell, and with me is Mr. Kyle DeMond.
Hello!
Well, Kyle, we're not doing our typical style intro.
Oh, we're not?
No, we're not. Isn't that kind of scary?
That is scary. I don't like new things. New things mean anal sex on me, and that's not a good thing.
And bleeding.
Well, I mean, Astroglide's used.
Now, if you hear this lovely music in my background, there is an ice cream truck going up my street.
Yep, there it is.
So, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I just kind of wanted to throw it in the intro music anyways.
I think we should go get some ice cream after this.
Oh, dude, I still run out and, Daddy, I need $1. And then he's like, oh, man, this little cone now is $20 because they got it inflated for the price of gas.
Seriously?
I wouldn't doubt it. There it is. Nice.
Wow. How close is that truck?
No, it's pretty much really close. It's just passing my house right now.
Oh, I know that song. I just can't remember what the hell it's called.
I have no idea. It's... Rock on. Rock on. Alright, so, Senor Demond?
Yes?
Mr. Harbord is not with us.
Yes, he is not with us.
He had some family matters to attend to. Which I don't really know what means. I apparently just read an email.
Yeah, I also just read an email.
So why don't you go out there and tell the world what you've been playing on your Xbox 360?
Well, let's see. What have I playing on my 360? I've been playing Halo 3 with my cousin. I played Halo 3 with my friends. Played a little more Mass Effect. Played a bit of Oblivion. Played a bit more Warlords. Bought Symphony of the Night on Xbox Live.
Probably the best Xbox Live Arcade game out there.
I have to disagree with Braid. Braid is so awesome, it will
Really?
red ring your 360.
That is right.
That's what happened to me.
That is right, people. Kyle's Xbox 360 red ringed because of Braid.
God, I was really enjoying that game too.
Well, technically, though, we can't blame Braid. I mean, it's just...
Yeah, I am blaming Braid. So
Well,
fuck you, Braid.
I'm not going to blame Braid. I can't do it because I know that it's the hardware and not the game. I mean, come on now, Kyle.
Whatever, man.
So-
Whatever.
So now Critical Strike is 2 members have had a red ring and 1 has not. It's
And
slowly
who's that
creeping up on
member?
me.
Is that you? Is that you, Josh?
Yeah, I'm the last one. I'm
The
the last.
biggest criticizer of the Xbox 360 has not had a red ring. What justice is this?
I am the last man
There is no
standing.
justice in this world. None.
I tell you what, though, it's really weird because I look at it like Keith rarely ever used his 360, and you use yours off and on, maybe like I'd say a few hours every week.
Yeah.
Right. And I use mine maybe like 4 hours a night. Every night. And mine is still going.
This is bullshit. This is such bullshit.
Tell you what, Kyle, the man has more respect for me.
The man.
The man.
Man, first it corrupted my fucking save on Mass Effect. I'm glad I had a backup. And then it red ringed. The fuck?
I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you, but so basically that's about all you've been up to is swearing off your Xbox.
Yeah, I found my PSP charger, so I'll be able to start playing some PSP games. Because what else am I gonna do? And I guess I'll just start playing WoW.
Well, you can play Steel Battalion on your Xbox.
I have to find my Steel, but I have to find my original Xbox actually.
You don't know
Uh,
where your original Xbox is?
it's somewhere in my closet or in one of the. Apparently, Nancy hit it on me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 'cause she's giggling profusely.
Ah, Nancy's evil.
Yeah, she is.
All right. So I guess I'll go now.
Yeah.
I have been playing some Madden '09.
Ooh, what a surprise! How's
Yeah.
Madden? Is
Actually,
it the
you
same
know
as
what?
last year?
No, it isn't actually.
Oh,
It's quite different. Other than the game of football, because you can't really change the game of football too much.
yes, you can.
No, you can't.
It was called soccer before it was called football. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Continue on, Josh. Cover up my mistakes.
Yeah. No, actually, the game. Well, the interface is a lot different. I really hate the interfaces here. They have stupid things where, like, when your player is up on the field, and you're getting ready to start to play, it has a little bar of text underneath every character that you have selected. So, showing like a move that they can do. So press the right bumper to give a hand job if you're Eli Manning, and it's just and the interface is really slow for whatever reason. I was playing online with Mick, and
Yeah.
he beat me, by the way.
Oh, Wow, that's unusual. Didn't wasn't the Critical Strike and Fanboys win ratio in our favor a while ago?
Yeah, from last year with Madden, I
This
ended up.
this doesn't look too good, Josh. You're
Well,
not
no,
representing us well.
no. Last year I lost 2 in a row on the very first games,
Oh, okay.
and then I won the rest of them from then on. So I got to get in my flow. Don't worry, I'll be representing.
Okay, you better.
Those fanboy bitches are going down.
Because I refuse to play Madden.
Yeah.
However, I think I might pick up NHL 2K9.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Dude, you won't last with me. I will destroy you.
you probably will. I mean, I'm really attracted to the fact that you can kind of create your own player, and you'll just play in that position. You'll just go from game to game in that, like, playing as that guy. It seems really cool.
Dude, all the baseball games and football games have had that for years.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't care about baseball or football.
You a hockey fan?
Yeah, I am a hockey fan.
I like you now. You're my little buddy now.
I was a huge fan of the Whalers, and then
Alright,
they got bought out.
you're not my buddy anymore. And so, yeah, Madden, really awful interface. It has this new rewind feature. Kind of
Do
like,
you need the sands of time to use it?
yeah, it's Braid and it's Madden the Sands of Time.
Cool.
I don't get it. I don't get it at all. It doesn't fit in there. It's fucking retarded.
Did the cheerleaders have metal bikinis?
I don't know. I haven't looked. I was too busy looking at all the men.
You would.
I would. I was thinking of you.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I was like, wow, man, this is what Kyle's gonna look like when he gets up on Wii Fit. He's gotta wear a helmet and everything. Is that what he doesn't? When he falls, he won't hurt his head.
Yeah, funny.
All right. Now, yeah. So I picked up Madden. Well, my brother bought it for me for my birthday.
Uh-huh.
And then yeah, I mean, so I played some Call of Duty 4 online.
Uh-huh.
With,
Really? You played that?
Yeah, I started playing that again. Played with the host from Cyberpunk Gaming, Simon Di,
Okay.
and he's lucky I was there. I saved his life a lot.
Well, that's good. Did you die to save him?
I did. I kept running in front of the bullets to save him.
Cool.
No, I played with him and some of the people from the Cheap Ass Gamer forums, and it was a good time. I forgot how good that game is online.
I mean, that's going to be one of the games I actually purchased just because of it. It has great multiplayer.
It really does. And I'm kind of surprised that you haven't gotten it yet.
I'm a cheap son of a bitch, that's why.
Yes, you are. But you can get it cheap now, dude. Like I saw it for like maybe $40 the other day.
What? Well, when I get my Xbox back, then yeah, I'll probably pick it up. Maybe then it'll be like $30, maybe 35.
That's true. You kind of need a working console.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Jackass.
Way to rub it in, Josh.
So, played some Street Fighter.
Oh, wow, what a surprise.
Again with Mr. Simon D.I. And,
Did you ruin him? Did you lose?
No, I didn't actually.
So you mopped the floor with him.
No, well...
It was close?
What I'll say... Okay, shut up. What I'll say is, I was honestly afraid to play him.
Why you were afraid to play someone in Street Fighter?
I was worried, because they have videos up of him playing against his brother in miscellaneous games like Marvel vs. Capcom, Street Fighter Alpha, and so forth.
Okay.
So, this guy I was taking pretty seriously. I thought that he is a super awesome fighting game fighter. And he is. He knows his shit. He's a good fighting game fighter. Thing.
All right.
Fighter.
Kind of rambled there, but go on.
I digress. And so I went in taking him seriously. And we both knew that the Xbox 360 D-pad is shit to begin with.
Okay. Are you gonna get like a Hori? What is it? A Hori stick?
No, I'm not. I'm fine with the original Xbox One. I have no problem fighting with the Xbox 360 controller. I'm pretty used to it at this point. Occasionally, though, when you go to do a Dragon Punch, you end up doing like a fireball.
Yeah, I could see how that would be inconvenient.
It works out in my favor. But no, I ended up beating him, and quite frankly, though, I'm actually getting a little tired about hearing about me beating him. Because his friends were rubbing it in when we were playing Call of Duty, and he mentioned it on his podcast that I beat him like 40 times in a row.
You beat him 40 times in a row?
I don't think it was 40 times in a row. I really don't. Maybe like 20. But either way,
Jesus Christ, Josh.
He's good. He's good though. It's like he
You're
said
better.
on his podcast. I play tactically. Like he would go for a super high, the high Dragon Punch where you go all the way up in the air to the top of the stage.
Okay.
And I never do the high Dragon Punch. I always do the lowest one. Because if you do the high, you're leaving yourself open to throws or to get a fist up your ass from a Dragon Punch.
Yeah.
So I think a little bit differently, and he ended up picking up on that. But no, he's good. I look forward to playing him again. Now I don't have anything to worry about. So there's...
You're such an asshole.
I said he was good.
Yeah, but then you're like, well, since I already ruined him, I don't really have to worry about him trying to beat me anymore.
I'll tell you what, though. If I played his brother in the Versus games, or maybe even him in like, say, Marvel vs. Capcom, or, those games like that, I think that they would ruin me. They would literally destroy me.
Really?
Yeah, they're good at those games. Like I haven't played them in a long time, but I think that they would just destroy me in that game, which I could probably use.
Yeah, I think someone needs to take you off your high horse. Off your pedestal.
I'm actually quite humble when it comes to playing Street Fighter, dude.
You need to get down out of your white tower. I'm trying to think of more analogous things that go along with that, but I can't.
So basically, you're an epic failure.
I came up with 3.
It's not bad. Hey, you know what else you came up with? 3 red lights.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Man, I can't wait to talk to the Indians for a half hour to get them to spell my name wrong on the box that they send to me.
Oh, you haven't done it yet?
No, well, I'm moving soon, and I don't know where I'm moving to.
Oh, you're moving out of that apartment, huh?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, wow. You're leaving Charbel?
Actually, Charbel's leaving me.
Oh, wow. But, okay. Back to the subject at hand.
Yes.
I played some Carcassonne.
You
with some...
You
What?
cheated on me!
I did, yes. Hey, I invited you, but you didn't come on.
When?
I was sending you Xbox Live invites, and yeah, you weren't joining.
When? Please tell me when. Friday night? I'm trying to remember when my 360 red ringed.
Thursday night.
You son of a bitch.
So yeah, we only played like one match. It was kind of a winding down match.
Did you win?
Yes, I did actually.
Good.
Not by much. Not by much. It was kind of a clusterfuck game. Everybody's building everything to kind of fuck with everybody. You know, kind of like how I was doing with you.
Yeah. Or you could play how Chia Hippo played, just randomly place things.
And ended up beating you.
Yeah, how did... He got those farms. That makes me so angry that he got all those farms.
Not knowing what he was doing, and
Yeah.
he beat you. Who knows what he's doing?
Yes.
I don't know, but I'm quite proud of you, Chia. You're my boy. I talked to Chia the other night on the phone, actually.
Yeah, it was your birthday the other night, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, on the 15th.
How old are you?
27.
You're 27?
I am 27.
Wow.
Is that a great surprise to you?
Actually, yeah, I thought you were like 25.
Really? Why?
I don't know. Nancy wants to know if you have wrinkles.
On my balls.
On his balls. She says ew.
I'll be more than willing to show her.
He wants to show you his balls! Man, you should have seen that look. Like, that was such a shunned look. You were totally shunned.
Am I out of her good graces again?
Probably not.
Okay. So let's stop the talk between other people while we're doing a podcast, please.
Oh, come on, it's funny. Because we're talking about your balls.
Everybody
The
wants to talk
wrinkly
about
balls.
my 1080p balls. All right. I'm trying to think of. I did play the Braid demo.
What did you think of it?
I didn't like it.
But you love puzzle games.
Yeah, originally I went into it thinking, "Wow, this is more of a platformer."
It's a puzzle platformer.
It is a puzzle / action / platformer type game. But the controls felt really loose to me. I didn't like it at all.
Well, it was like playing Mario, but with time control.
Yeah, but
I
like
thought it
Mario's
was really
controls
fun.
are more fluid and they feel more, sensitive, whereas this is just too loose.
I don't really have any complaints with it.
Other than the fact that it red ringed your system.
Yes,
but,
other than the fact of that.
the game does have a beautiful soundtrack
Yes,
to it, though.
it does. Oh, God.
That's the first thing I did is I had to go seeking out its soundtrack, and it's just really good. It's made up of songs that other people put out. It's not original.
Yeah, I noticed that when you sent me that the OST. It's original soundtrack, folks.
Wow. Yeah. So I didn't like Braid at all. I'm not gonna spend the $15 on it to have it kill my system like Kyle.
Actually, I think it might actually be worth the honestly, I will definitely say that was worth the $15. Not the red ringing part, but the actual gameplay. However, I didn't get to the end, and I heard that the epilogue was kind of a letdown. But the ending of the game was awesome.
See, everybody else I've talked to says it's $15 too expensive, or it's $5 too expensive, or $10 too expensive.
Eh,
But everybody's gonna take the game differently,
yeah.
so whatever.
I mean, I loved it.
Yeah, nobody
the
cares
fucking
about
red
what you
ring.
love.
You?
I played Bionic Commando Rearmed.
How was that?
I tried the demo on the 360,
Uh-huh.
and it was awful.
As I saw on your Twitter.
Yeah, the controls on the 360 version, since it's better to use the D-pad for that type of game, obviously it's not good on the 360.
I never actually played the original Bionic Commando.
Yeah, it's just not good on the 360. I love the original game, so yeah. But I bought it for the PlayStation 3. And
So,
it's
okay.
great. What?
Huh. I was going to say you bought it twice, but then I said no, you played the demo.
Yeah. It actually seems better on the PlayStation 3 too. Like I noticed on the 360 version there was a little bit of stuttering occasionally.
Uh-huh.
But who knows? Maybe my system's gonna red ring.
Maybe.
I doubt it.
Yeah, I doubt it.
If I can get through Lost Odyssey, I can get through anything.
Fucking bastard. Shit, I still have to play that. Go back to that game.
Yeah, didn't you borrow from your friend?
Yeah, I did. I completely forgot about it. I gave him Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 in exchange.
You need to get back to that game so you can get those back.
Eh.
Bionic Commando Rearm, though, really awesome. If you haven't played it back on the NES or Commodore 64 or any of the other platforms that it's come out on, you need to buy this version because it's really good. And some of the other things that they added to it, I would say it's definitely worth its price. Its price of $10.
Okay.
More so than Braid. Braid is shit.
It's not shit. The
It's shit.
soundtrack alone is worth buying it.
Ironically, well, okay. My bad. My bad. I caught myself.
Yep.
Okay. The irony of that is that Mick bought it for the soundtrack. Basically, he's like, "Well, you know what? It was $15 just for the soundtrack. It was really good." And then I sent him the soundtrack.
Ah, you're a dick.
No, he's happy with it. You know, whatever. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I played. Oh man, I played quite a bit though. I think that's it. Other than all the other NES games, because I started a new video. Yeah, I think that's about it for me. Did you watch that video, Kyle?
I did.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it's a lot of games that I liked in there. Saw some games I never even played.
Like what? What haven't you played on there?
I have to go and watch the video again because I really don't remember.
Bubble Bobble?
I played Bubble Bobble. Let me tell you about Bubble Bobble. Dinosaur.
Tell us about Bubble Bobble.
You're a dinosaur, and you spit on things, and then you step on them.
You don't spit on things, you blow bubbles.
You blow spit bubbles.
You're
What?
not spitting.
Okay, what dinosaur shoots bubbles?
Bub and Bob.
I suppose you have a point.
So basically, you don't know anything about Bubble Bobble.
I know enough.
Alright, 1943?
Didn't. That's the one I didn't play. I played the demo on XBL though.
That's 1942.
Isn't it the same? You're gonna ream me out, aren't you?
I'm gonna let this one go.
Okay, good.
Let's see what else was in there. Kung Fu?
I played a similar game, but I can't remember what it's like. Karate Master or something.
Karate Champ?
Yeah, Karate Champ.
It's not really similar.
Well, I mean, the guys look the same.
Not at all.
Yeah, they do.
Not at all.
Yes, they do.
Not at all.
Whatever.
MegaMan?
I played MegaMan.
Could you get past that part that I did with the
Yeah.
Gusman bridges?
Yeah.
The reason why I did that is because you know our friend Fagtits, right?
Yeah.
He's never gotten past that part in his life.
How could you not get past that? You
A lot of
jump.
people have a hard time with it.
You know that button next to the button that shoots? It's a jump button. You gotta use it.
But a lot of people can't get the timing right on that. I mean, it isn't really an easy stage. I mean, I can hit it every time, but
Practice
I'm
makes
used to it.
perfect, people. Come on.
Practice does make perfect. Just like Kyle's practice red ringing, and now look, he did it just fine.
Yeah. Man, that joke's gonna get old, 4 jokes ago. son of a bitch. I can't wait until your fucking 360 red rings. But you're not going to care because you're not going to do anything. You're just going to throw it in the garbage.
Yeah, that's probably true.
I hope in some sort of twist of fate, your PS3 red rings.
I wouldn't care either way. I use my PS3 like 2 times a month.
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck, Josh? I hope one of your 7 PC, like one or all of your 7 PCs red ring.
I'm not gonna care.
I hate you.
I'll just buy another one, Kyle.
Damn your apathy.
So yeah, Kyle, you want this episode was after last week's. We felt so bad, not really, but
Yeah,
we wanted to have something.
Let's not mislead our audience. You don't feel bad about anything.
Keith felt bad. I didn't.
Yeah, there you go.
Actually, it was the other way around.
Really?
No.
Fuck.
But we
Walked
decided
right
to
into
do
that.
we decided to do something called Kyle's Pick, where Kyle gets to pick what we're doing on this episode.
Yep.
He gets to come up with if he wanted to do a top 5, if he wanted to do a video game music montage or a challenge or blah blah blah, and the final topic at the end. So Kyle, you want to do a top 5?
Yes. This week's top 5 is the top 5 games you are hopelessly addicted to.
Which is a pretty good top 5. I do have to say, I was quite pleasantly surprised when I saw that topic.
Oh, what's that supposed to mean? I don't come up with good topics?
No, most of the time you don't.
Yeah, well, shut up.
But no, like I said, I was pleasantly surprised. And I suppose I should read off Mr. Keith.
Okay.
Mr. Keith Harbort, on his number 5, has Rock Band. Which, yeah, he does play a lot of Rock Band. I will say.
Yeah, it's a pretty addicting game, especially with all the DLC.
Yeah. So, yeah, I could totally see that for him. Actually, you know what? Before I go on, I do have to say that I'm kind of shocked by Keith's list. That he doesn't have Grand Theft Auto San Andreas on it.
I bet you that was going to be an honorable mention.
Alright. Number 4, he has Need for Speed Most Wanted. He does love this game. I know that. Because it's on his list. Number 3, he has Gran Turismo 3. Yeah, he's a big fan of the Gran Turismo series and racing games, as we've come to know. He's a redneck.
Yeah, he is.
Number
Jesus
2
Christ.
is Ultima Online. And yeah, Ultima Online. Rock on.
I played it. I didn't really get it.
That's before your time, Kyle.
Whatever. I made a mining macro. I got bored.
You were just a stain on the bottom of my shoes when I was playing this game.
Probably. You're like 50 years old.
And I fucked your mom with my feet.
Oh, God.
Number 1
Jesus.
will be... Hey, you pushed it, buddy. You pushed it. Number 1 would be Neverwinter Nights. Fuck Neverwinter Nights.
He tried to make D&D.
He tried to make me play this game with his ex-girlfriend. And, yeah, I didn't like it at all.
Obviously failed at it.
Yeah, but you know that I'm the type of person, if you try to make me play something, I won't do it.
Yeah. Did you cast Magic Missile into the darkness?
I ended up killing a lot of rats, I remember that.
What class did you play?
I don't know. I don't remember. I hated that game, and graphically, it was awful.
Your penis is graphically awful.
Hey, big boy, why don't you go on with your list?
Yeah, actually, I want you to go on with your list, because this is my list.
Go on with your list.
Yes, sir. My number 5 is the Dawn of War series. If there's anything I like, it's Warhammer 40,000. I love Warhammer 40,000, and I love real-time strategy games. So you put those hands together, you have the Dawn of War series. Oh my god.
Hey, Kyle.
Yeah?
Hold on. This is me opening a can of balls.
Balls comes in cans?
They do, yeah.
You know, in Canada, balls come in bags.
You may proceed now that I have drank my balls.
Oh, oddly enough, that's not the first time I heard that come out of your mouth.
Oh.
Anyway, number 4, the original Halo. When this game, I bought an Xbox for Halo, and for a very long time, Halo was the only Xbox game that I had. And I played that game every day. Every weekend, there was a LAN party.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
How does it feel knowing that Microsoft stole Steve Jobs' game?
Conflicted. I feel conflicted. Because as a Mac addict, as you know, being part of the cult, anything that goes against Steve Jobs is bad. But I like Halo. I mean, what side do I choose?
Frankly, I would choose neither, and I would kill myself right now.
Well, that's because you're indecisive?
No, I'm saying that you should kill yourself right now.
Oh. That's not nice. Wish Keith was here. He'd tell me not to kill myself.
Look at it from my perspective, okay?
Yeah.
You're playing Halo.
Okay.
You're a friend of mine who's playing Halo.
Uh-huh.
Okay? I feel bad for myself knowing that I am dumb enough to have a friend who plays Halo, and that I have allowed a friend of mine, 1, to buy a Mac, and 2, to play Halo.
I think both of those were... Actually, no. Playing Halo 1 was before your time, and me buying a Mac was for Oblivion, and I didn't even do that anyway.
If I knew then what I know now, I would have never talked to you.
Lol. Too bad.
Proceed.
Alright. My number 3. Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced.
Good game.
I played this game constantly. Enough to have accrued over 100 hours on one save file.
I do have to say, this is one of the original games that started me playing games at work. I used to sit there at work at my little desk playing this game for 8 hours a day.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Actually, you know what? No, the first game I played at work was Dragon Ball Z: The Legacy of Goku 3, I think. But then this.
I never even heard of that first game.
Yeah, it was good. You should look it up.
GBA or DS? Well, not DS.
GBASP.
Okay. GBASP.
Yeah. But Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, very great game. I'm a big fan of the Tactics series as well.
Oh, shit. The second one came out. We were talking earlier about DS games that came out. You should totally pick that up.
Did it? I didn't even know it came out.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm so far behind with DS games right now. Mine's collected dust.
Yeah, so is mine. I haven't even charged it since, I think, 6 months.
I can't charge mine because I don't know where the charger is.
Sucker. Anyway, my number 2 is Final Fantasy XI. Final Fantasy XI is the first MMO that I really got into. And, man, those are some bad days. I would wake up, play Final Fantasy XI, and go to bed. I would forget to eat. I would forget, I wouldn't use the bathroom. I would just play until I was too tired to play. And then I would start it all over again the next day.
Were you in school or anything at the time?
Yeah, I was at school. I mean, then I'd go to class, and then I'd, play it during class. I did surprisingly well that semester.
Which one of our friends was it? Was it Nick who took the week off? Yeah.
And
no, I'm saying for WoW.
Yeah, Nick took the week off for WoW. I think he missed a final, I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
Whatever.
Now, Final Fantasy XI, I had it on the PC as well, and I had it on the PlayStation 2.
Did you?
I did. Both versions were really good. I liked it. I really did like this game. Unfortunately, none of my friends wanted to play it. And I tend to gravitate on MMOs to where my friends are, so I didn't play it for too long.
Yeah. I originally got it freshman year when it first came out, and I got like the fancy little mouse for pre-ordering it. And then I really didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And my love for this game actually truly, I guess kindled itself sophomore year when I found out that Nick played it. So I think it was, I don't know, Columbus Day that we decided that we'd start it up. So we spent like the 13 hours it took to install the game, and we played it all weekend.
What's that other game that comes on the disc? That card one?
Oh god, it's in Final Fantasy IX. Tetramaster.
Tetramaster, yeah. I always wanted to play that.
You could just play it in Final Fantasy IX for free.
Nah, I always wanted to play it on Play Online.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
You'd have to like. That's gay though, because you have to pay like an extra $2 a month for it.
Oh, not $2 a month, Kyle.
It's a game that should be free.
Oh, dear God, what will I do with $2?
Okay, I was in college, whatever. Well, I'm still in college, but whatever. Yeah. Final Fantasy XI, I would play this game even though trying to get a party sucked. I would play this game even though there was an XP penalty for dying. I love the fact that you could change your class. I love the fact that you could multi-class. I just love this game because it was Final Fantasy. Come on, it's Squeenix.
I'm still pissed off. Well, Squeenix sucks, but I'm still pissed off by the fact that they called it Final Fantasy XI.
Why?
Because it is not Final Fantasy XI.
What
it should have been called Final Fantasy Online.
But the way that the Final Fantasy series was evolving, I mean, they could have made it at 11. It didn't really matter. Final Fantasy X was different than, like, the leveling system was completely different than all the other ones.
It should not be Final Fantasy XI, Kyle.
Whatever.
And for that, I will never forgive Square. Square, you are dead to me. You are dead to me.
Anyway, moving on with my list. My number 1 is World of Warcraft. No matter how hard I try to stay away from this game, I always come crawling back. Always.
Yeah, but sadly, it's usually me, Chris, and Dave and Nick who bring you back.
Yeah, and then you guys quit, and then I still play. And then you guys move to a different server and start up, and then tell me to like rejoin and join you guys, and you guys get to like 60, and I'm still like 20.
I have to defend myself.
And then you move servers, and then I'm still on that server. You guys did that to me 4 times. 4 times, Josh.
I don't know what to say. I mean, the last time I didn't want to move servers.
Uh-huh.
That was Dave. Dave got mad at the battle system, or like, on each realm you have battlegrounds and everything, and each realm has like a set other realm that they can battleground with.
Yeah.
He didn't like the one that on our old server that they had to fight with. So he wanted to switch servers to one of the other ones.
Fucking Dave.
It was the guild that we were in at the time, which is built up of all Dave's friends. And so, if Dave leaves, then Tits is going to leave, and then it was kind of just me and you. And I chose them out of you.
Thanks. I'm 67 now, 67 and a half.
Yeah, I've been 70 for about a year now.
Whatever. I don't devote as much time to it as you do.
I can't remember the last time. I think the last time I was on was maybe a month and a half ago.
I'm getting there.
So I think that you devote more time to it than I do.
Got some blues. Some epic blues.
So is that all you want to say about World of Warcraft?
The fact that it has its claws deep, deep inside me and won't let go. And no matter how hard I try to escape it, I always go back to it. No matter how many times I uninstall it, I always reinstall it not too long after. No matter how many times I cancel my subscription, I put it back on within a month or two. Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty fucking addicted to this game.
You're hopelessly addicted.
Hopelessly addicted.
But see, this game kind of goes against your top 5.
What do you mean?
Because it's top 5 games you were hopelessly addicted to.
Well, it's on and off.
But you're playing it now, so therefore
I am
you're
playing
not
it on.
hopelessly addicted. You from the past. I mean, you are
Okay.
now at this current time.
Were is the the perfect form of to be. I am now using the present form of to be.
Technicalities, Kyle. Technicalities.
Technicalities, whatever. Get your list on. Go.
All right, I will go on with my list to save your shitty top 5.
My top 5 was good.
I'm sorry, Kyle. You fail.
Whatever, man.
Just like your Xbox failed you.
Oh,
My number 5 would be Mega Man 5.
fuck you, Josh.
My number 4 would be Mega Man 4. My number 3 would be Mega Man 3.
Uh-huh.
And my number 2 would be Mega Man 2. And of course, my number 1 would be Mega Man.
Man, what a surprise. You know, I wonder how long it'll take people to figure out that it's not a joke. Or is it? Is it a joke? Because I can't tell with you.
But I told you, and you actually thought that I was really going to do that too.
I mean, you love Mega Man.
I do love Mega Man.
You're gonna put a giant Mega Man face on your Roomba.
Who wouldn't? Wouldn't you like Mega Man
A
cleaning your
sane
floor?
person wouldn't do that. Are you gonna get the E-Tank energy drinks?
Oh, dude, yeah. As soon as I can pre-order, I'm ordering like a case.
I hope it doesn't taste like shit, like elixir or potion rather.
I'm not drinking them, man. I'm keeping them.
God, potion tasted like ass.
Did it? I never tried it. I wanted to order
It
one.
was terrible.
No. What did you import one?
There's actually a store in Chinatown had a few.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do they still have them?
No, they're long
Oh, I
gone.
was gonna say you should get me one and send it to me.
Yeah, I was gonna I went in to grab some Mexican Coke because Mexican Coke's really good. I'm like, hey, that bottle looks awfully familiar. I saw it on the internet. Oh my god, it's potion!
All right,
And I totally
so
bought it, and it was ass.
Can I go on with,
Yeah,
with my
whatever.
real top 5 now?
Go!
Go, Bionic. All right. My number 5 will be Unreal Tournament for the PC.
Never played it.
Yeah, I know, because you hate freedom. Unreal Tournament was a game that I just played a shitload of with my friend who I actually ran an Ultima Online server with. It's just a really great shooter. I still, to this day, think it is the best first-person shooter online.
Really?
It has by far the best sniper rifle I've ever used in a game. It has some of the best weapons I've ever used in a game, and some of the maps that people developed were just amazing for the time. Since then, they've had Unreal Tournament 2003, 2004, and then the new one, Unreal Tournament 3, which is shit. They all suck.
Really?
I hate them all. And it's too bad, because I really wish that they would go back and do this game the justice that needs to be done, but it won't happen.
What about Unreal Championship? Didn't you like that?
That's like a merge between Unreal Tournament 3 and some shitty Xbox game.
No, I never played it.
It's shit.
Just like your face.
What?
Like your face.
Like your console.
Which one?
All of them.
They're all the ones that you have.
Mine are awesome.
Whatever.
What are we talking about?
I forgot.
I wish Keith was here.
So do I. We need someone to keep us on track.
Number 4 would be Team Fortress. Not the Team Fortress 2 shit clone that they have now.
But it's so good on the PC.
No. And not the... What? Who said that? Oh, Shithouse.
Yeah, everyone did. I think even Chia said it.
Who?
Chia?
Oh, nobody gives a shit about him either. And And not the shit Team Fortress Classic that they have on Steam as well. Valve is a fucking plague to PC. Valve needs to be shut down.
Why?
I fucking hate everything Valve does.
Don't you like Half-Life?
I hate Half-Life.
Isn't that like a sin for a PC gamer to hate Valve?
No, it's a sin for a PC gamer to hate Blizzard.
Oh, yeah, it is.
But no, Team Fortress, all kidding aside, except for hating Valve, Team Fortress was originally a mod for Quake 1.
Oh, I know. I'm aware of the history.
Right, and it was just, I used to wake up an hour or two early before school and play it before school and get home and play it. It was just such a great mod. I think that's kind of where I solidified my friendship with Fag Tits was through Team Fortress.
Really?
Many, many years ago.
I was not aware of this.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's just it was a great mod for the time. I'm kind of glad that they've carried it on now with Team Fortress 2, but at the same point, they changed it too much. Taking out the grenades and a lot of the other things that they took out kind of destroyed the soul of the game.
What if they add them back? Because they've been releasing content for it. Well, at least unlockable content.
They won't do that because grenades kind of really changed the balance of the game. To the point where, like, you know how you could rocket jump?
Yeah.
Well, you could rocket grenade.
Can you?
Yeah, back in the original Team Fortress, you could rocket grenade.
Don't you mean like grenade jump?
Grenade jump. Sorry.
Yeah, I think rocket grenades are just RPGs.
Yeah, it's a damn shame that they didn't keep a lot of the things that they had in the original one. But again, I am happy to see the series continue, even though that was shit. Number 3 would be Final Fantasy X.
Really? You picked 10?
I did pick 10.
You didn't pick 6? Slash 4?
3.
3.
I hate you.
I'm sorry, I'm more used to the real numbers, not the fake numbers.
Do I need to explain the whole numbering system?
Yes, I know the numbering system. I always forget if it's 3 or 4.
No, like I can explain like which ones came out in the US, when they came out, and I have it all in my head.
Final Fantasy 1 is Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 2 is Final Fantasy 4, and Final Fantasy 3 is Final Fantasy 6.
But when did they come out in Europe?
I don't know. Europe doesn't count, nor does Australia. I'm sorry for anyone who listens that's in Europe and Australia. But you guys seriously don't count.
Alright, now Final Fantasy X, I just played this game a lot. I was used to be in a big PlayStation 2 kick. I went through all the Final Fantasy games on the PlayStation 2. Like, I played all the PS1 games as well on it again. And then when I got to 10, I played it 4 times in a row.
You played it 4 times in a row?
In a row.
In a row. Did you go any different paths with the orb leveling?
A little bit, yeah. Not too much.
You didn't delve into the other classes' abilities?
No, but what I did is the first time I went around and I tried to look for everything and get everything and collect everything that you can.
Uh-huh.
That's my first run through. I just try to do as much as I can and really enjoy the game.
Uh-huh.
And then the next times I kind of wanted to see if I can go through it faster. So the first time I played it, I think I beat it maybe like 40-something hours.
Okay.
And the second time I beat it in 32. And the third time I beat it in 18.
Okay.
And I don't remember the last time. It's probably like 15 or something.
You beat Final Fantasy X getting a majority of the items in less than 18 hours?
Yeah.
You're a machine.
I loved this game. I absolutely loved it. And what's sad is a lot of people did not like it. And I can totally respect that because compared to other Final Fantasy games, it had a really slow building story.
Well, it was, I mean, I was going to say it's the first one that had actually really good graphics.
And it was the first one that had voices.
Yes. However, it is not the first one to have a actual song.
And it is not the first one to have a battle system. Or characters.
Funny. Like vocals during a song.
No, I know. Wait, which other one?
Final
did?
Fantasy VIII was the first, one of the first games to have a vocals.
Well, Final Fantasy VII did too during One Winged Angel. Remember?
Yeah. Huh.
So your logic, my friend, is flawed.
Okay, it's the first one to have a single. First Final Fantasy to have a single.
Well, One Winged Angel was a single.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it
Don't
was.
defy my logic.
Because there was only one. One Winged Angel. One.
Shh. I'm right.
Alright, well, anyways, yeah. Final Fantasy X, great game. If you haven't played it, play it now. Just be prepared for a very slow story.
I really enjoyed the story. I mean, I was only 18 hours in, but I really liked the story.
And a lot of people didn't like how the main character, Tidus, was a little whiny bitch.
Yeah.
Which kinda... Final Fantasy X was kind of the turning point for that, where you started getting little whiny bitches as main characters.
Man, Auron was awesome, though.
Oh, dude, I think out of all the Final Fantasy games, he was still one of my favorite characters in the game.
Seriously.
In the series, I should say.
I loved when he popped up in Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm like, oh man, it's Auron. I love that guy. And I'd explain who Auron was to Nancy.
Such an awesome character. And then when you found out that he was actually dead, I was like, oh no! Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
But if people haven't played it by now, then fuck them.
Yeah, seriously. That game's been out for what, 5 years? 6 years?
Yeah, something like that. Stay away from Final Fantasy X too. Do not do it. Do not even listen to Kyle. Avoid that game.
Oh, come on. You can change your class in that game. That's so awesome.
Remember, people, never listen to Kyle.
But I like playing dress up.
My number 2 would be World of Warcraft.
Wait, that's not your number 1? There's a more addicting game that you've played than World of Warcraft?
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
World of Warcraft is a game where I met our friend, our mutual friend Nick, and our mutual friend Dave.
And me.
Yeah, I wouldn't say you're a friend.
Oof.
But you're an associate.
Yeah, okay.
You're shit.
Oh.
No, you're good people.
Yay! I love being good people.
And I went into that game with my friend Chris, aka Factits, and it's just something about that game just really draws people in. And I don't really know what it is.
I guess you could do it two ways. It's really simple, but it can also be very, very complex.
I think a big part of it too is the environments.
It's probably the style too. It's really cartoony, but a lot of the characters have a lot of depth. A lot of the items have a lot of they look very cool. It's a very rewarding game.
It is a very rewarding game, but like I said though, the environments to me, like walking through say like the Hillsbred foothills, right? And you're seeing all the destructed castles and towers and all that other stuff in the rotting town, the Horde side. Knowing that was once in the lore of Warcraft, the story that was once a thriving town and all of that, it's I don't know, it's just a really involved game.
Yeah, but you really need to play Warcraft 3 to really understand a lot of the parts.
And that's what, like, say Thrill House, right? Thrill House just recently got into World of Warcraft.
Really?
Yeah. And, I think now he's like level 60-something.
Wait, he's already 60-something?
Yeah, he's been playing for a little while now.
Oh, okay.
Now, he, right off the start, was saying, World of Warcraft has no story, this game is shit, blah, blah, blah. And I told him, Blizzard games, kind of, every game of Blizzard doesn't really have a story. They kind of walk you through a story. Right?
Blizzard games have a lot of background story before the actual game.
But while you're doing this, like especially World of Warcraft, you're more so walking through the story and being told the story directly while you're playing, not really like.
That's if you pay attention to the quests, which most people do, and that's why people lose a lot out of the story.
Yeah, but he was like, this is nothing more than a fetch quest game. And to some degree, yes, he was right. And I told him later on, as you get further in the game, you're going to notice a lot more.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a lot more that's told to you. And not so much being told to you through quests or vocals, but what you're seeing. A lot of that game is visual.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah, there is a story behind the game, and especially if you've played Warcraft 3. Then you'll get it a lot more.
Yeah, I find out, well, Nancy plays now, and I find I have to, like, she asks a question, I answer them, like, a lot of background stuff. Like, what was Hillsbrad? Why she can't go, out of the undead starting area, Tirisfal Glades, into, God, what the hell is that place? The huge undead place?
Northrend?
Not Northrend. That doesn't exist.
The huge undead place.
There's the Western Plaguelands, like what that used to be.
Okay, yeah.
And why she can't go in there, because she'll get raped.
Alright. Yeah.
Yeah. What's your number one?
That's all you have?
Yeah, I kind of lost track of thought there.
Wow.
Train of thought.
But okay, yeah. I mean, to understand the lore of Warcraft, you really do need to play Warcraft 3. And Blizzard is a big company on lore, more so than story.
Yeah, I mean, they release like an updated lore page, like what, once a month?
Yeah, and they do have books that explain a lot too. If you haven't done it, but a lot, like I said though, a lot of Warcraft you have to see rather than hear or read. That's just the way it is.
You've read the Warcraft books?
No, I said that they have. I didn't say I read.
It was assumed. It made it sound like you read them.
I don't even read books. I listen to audiobooks.
Well, then you listen to the audiobook.
I don't think they have audiobook versions of it. But I did just listen to Make Love the Bruce Campbell Way.
What?
Yeah. I'll talk about that later.
Yes,
my number one.
please do.
Okay. My number one would be Ultima Online. Just like Keith.
That game is meh.
No, back in the day, okay, this is one of the original MMOs. Made by Richard Garrett, who now works at NCSoft, made Tabula Rasa, and so forth. This game had a lot of story to it, and if you haven't played the Ultima series, I don't really think they connect in any way between any of them, especially with Ultima Online, other than the fact that there's like Lord British and stuff like that. It's been a long time since I played those. But, see, this is the game really where me and Fat Tits became good friends, because we were playing this game back in 1997 together.
Jesus Christ, really?
Yeah. I've known him for a long, long time, maybe like 95. But yeah, Ultima Online, you have basically a skill tree, and you could become a Grandmaster of 7 skills, so you can be a 7x GM, between like swordsman, archery, mage, and so forth, with a lot of extra like crafting skills. You get it so far? Kyle?
Huh?
I asked you, did you get it so far?
Yeah,
Got it?
I got it.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
you already explained that to me.
Yeah, a long time ago. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you played it. Okay.
I played for like a week.
Yeah. But it's not your big heavy graphical game because it's really old. But I would say to this day there's still never been an MMO that had a PvP system as good as it, nor a crafting system as good as it.
Oh god, Final Fantasy XI crafting was so harsh.
In Ultima Online, it had such detailed crafting. It had very involved crafting. I mean, to the point where like I could get up early, right? And in games nowadays, you really can't do this, and I can see why. But back then, it was kind of relaxing. I would get up early and go treasure hunting in the game, hop on my boat, drive around, do a treasure hunt, or
You got
just
a
stand.
boat?
Yeah, I had a boat.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Did you get a flying mount? No.
No, they didn't have flying mounts back then.
Lol.
By the way, Nancy just sent me a message
Did she?
saying that we are big fat jerks.
Yeah. She's angry because I'm not paying attention to her.
But anyways,
Way to talk to people outside of the podcast, Josh.
yeah, it's true. Ultima Online though, best PvP system ever, best crafting system ever. Wake up early in the morning, just fish there off the coast or something, and it was just really relaxing. It was such a good game. There's really not much more to say about it, other than the fact that when EA bought Origin, they destroyed that game. They killed it. And this basically set me on my path of hating everything EA has ever done.
EA has released some okay things.
No, they haven't.
Yeah, they have.
I hate everything EA has done.
You're a very hateful person.
I'm not a hateful person.
Oh. Let's see. So far in this podcast, you have said that you hated Valve, you hated Squeenix, you hated Final Fantasy X-2. There are more things in there that you've said hate at least 30 times in this podcast already.
Okay, what's your point?
You're a very hateful person.
I'm not a hateful
Yes,
person.
you are.
I hate you.
See, there you go. That's 51.
What?
Did I say 30, not 50?
51?
Yeah, 51. You just said you hated me.
That's 51 things I said I hate this episode?
Yeah.
I think you're lying.
I think I'm telling the truth.
I think you're a faggot.
Whatever. Alright, if you've been keen on checking out the gaming sites, you know that there are talk of at least 3 game movies that are coming out. You got Mark Wahlberg with Max Payne, you've got Jake Gyllenhaal with Prince of Persia, and there's talks of Doom 3, or a second Doom movie for the 4th Doom game. Now, I have a question to ask you, Josh. Why do all video game movies suck? And Uwe Boll is not a reason. Or is he?
Yes, he is. But there's more to it outside of that. This is a very subjective question. Because I know a lot of people who would say that most video game movies don't suck. Yeah, I'm used to saying video game music.
Yeah.
Which is awesome, by the way. Everybody should go out and buy some albums. They're about $30 to import.
Go buy the Megas. You do not have to import them. And I think they're cheaper than that.
They're $10.
Yeah, go buy the Megas.
Go buy the Megas. www.themegas.com.
Megas!
Wow. Big infomercial. No, Uwe Boll is definitely not the problem.
What do you mean? What do you mean he's definitely not the problem?
He's contributed to the problem.
He's contributed heavily to the problem.
Yes, he has contributed heavily to the problem. But like I said, let me finish. Shut up for once. I think more so the problem is Hollywood itself is not taking video games seriously. And I'll bring up for reference the Resident Evil movies. I think that Hollywood themselves wanted just a name and a basic premises of the movie or the game. But if they took the game more seriously and they spent time to understand the game, they would have found that Resident Evil itself had a pretty deep story to it and would have made a perfect movie with just the game itself.
Like in the topic of the survival horror, what did you think of the Silent Hill movie?
I would actually say that Silent Hill is one of the only video game movies that I can actually tolerate.
Yeah, I liked how they kept all the original music in there too.
The music was good in it. They had some of the actual characters, like the nurses
Yeah, and Pyramid Head. They're
and Pyramid Head.
in Silent Hill 5. They're actually gonna use a villain from the movie. They're putting it in the game.
Really?
Yeah, the creepy ass thing in the bathroom, the
Creepy
bound
ass thing.
guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're putting him in the Silent Hill game.
Silent Hill Oranges.
Was he in Silent Hill Oranges?
I don't know. I didn't play it.
Oh, yeah, I'm still slogging. Well, now I can slog through that some more. Now that I found my charger.
All right, but anyways, yeah, I think that Resident Evil, the story of the game itself, would have made for a great movie to begin with.
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
And I think the biggest problem with video game movies is that, like I said, Hollywood just does not take the video game industry serious.
Now, with a big story game like BioShock, do you think Hollywood's gonna muss that up? Considering that the director is going to try to stay as close to the source material as possible.
I fully expect them to fuck that up.
Yeah, so do I. I mean, I really want a good video game movie to come out that is not complete and utter shit. But I mean, with things like the Super Mario Brothers, with Resident Evil Extinction, with oh god, what's another terrible one?
Mortal Kombat,
Mortal Kombat.
Street Fighter,
Oh, Street Fighter was the one I was thinking of.
Double Dragon.
Oh god, Double Dragon was a movie.
Yeah.
Oh god, I saw that movie. Oh god.
No, it was
Oh.
again prime examples of Hollywood just not taking the game industry serious. But then back then too, like these games didn't really have a big story
Yeah,
to it. Like Double
exactly.
Dragon,
Double
Double
Dragon.
Dragon.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Jinx.
My God, Oh! I hate you so much. Uh Double Dragon did not have such a big story to it, and Mortal Kombat kind of did, but
No, it didn't.
it really wasn't a very
It didn't.
good. No, well, all right. Then you name some.
What, games with story?
Yeah, that could have been better. Could Super Mario Brothers? Huh?
No. Nor could Doom. Silent Hill, like the Silent Hill and Resident Evil are the only two that come to mind with in-depth stories that they kind of didn't go well with.
What about Dead or Alive?
Oh yeah. Wait, there was a Dead or Alive game?
Straight to DVD.
Oof. I mean, look at Blood Rain. That had a, I guess, a story. I never played it myself. What, were you were a vampire that hunted Nazis?
I don't know. I've never played the game. I saw part of the movie though.
I saw the only important part, the part where what's her face got naked.
She got naked in that movie.
Yeah, she got naked.
I'm ordering it
There
tonight.
were
I
some
don't care.
tits. There were some tits.
Oh, well. All right. So, why don't we swap this up here?
House of the Dead, I think.
Yeah, House of the Dead. Oh wow.
Man,
Yeah.
how many did Uwe Boll direct? Like 5?
Postal.
Oh God, Postal.
Isn't he trying? He's trying to make the Far Cry movie, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah, I think he is.
I didn't even know they were making a Far Cry movie.
Yeah, they're making a Far Cry movie, and Blizzard. Okay, here's a good example though. Blizzard. They're trying to make a Warcraft movie.
No, they are. It's going to be a CG movie.
Right, right. Okay. Let me continue. They are extraordinarily involved in that movie. Okay? And this is where you can differ Blizzard from other developers. Because Blizzard is not going to let somebody take their license and shit on top of it. If you had Nintendo paying more attention to the Super Mario Brothers movie or all these other developers paying attention to the license, then the movies would have been better.
Like Squeenix. The Advent Children.
Yeah.
It's enough. It's enough to be considered canon.
That was made in house though.
Yeah, it's still video game music, video game movie.
But that was made in house. I'm saying like, if Hollywood is making a movie, god damn it, if they were making a movie of say like, I don't know, I'll say Castlevania, right? Then Konami.
They are making a Castlevania movie.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are.
I,
I could just hear your heart shattering.
do you have any shoutouts for this episode, Kyle?
Oh God, you're done. I'll check IMDb because I mean I have the power of the internet at my fingertips. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they're coming out with a Castlevania movie.
My spirit just broke. Why don't we have like a Legend of Zelda movie or something? It can be based off of Legend of Zelda 2.
Well, they're coming out with like a fan movie,
Yeah,
but like that fan movie has been coming out for like 50 years.
all right. Let me swap this up on you here real quick then. What games do you think would make a good movie?
Yeah, Castlevania 2009.
Oh my god.
Director Sylvian White. Writers Paul W.S. Anderson. Oh no. I'm sorry, Josh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, because there's a big deal because the guy in this isn't going to be using a whip. Yeah, it's going to be the guy's going to have a sword.
I don't even want. Well, I mean, yeah. Depends on what it's based off of, but yeah, just answer my question so we can get out of here. I don't want to do the podcast anymore.
Games that I would like to see a movie made from. I haven't really given it a thought. I would like to see a true Final Fantasy game put to life.
Like a live action one?
Well, not a live action one, but like one that's not done in house.
Oh,
That's
well,
not Spirits Within.
okay. Wait, whoa. So you don't want Square making it?
I would like Square involved.
That would be in house, and you don't want it based off of one of the games.
I would like it based off of one of the games.
I want it based off of Final Fantasy VI.
Never played it. I gotta play that.
Yeah, you do. But that's neither here nor there.
What is a good game that? What do you think would make a good video game movie?
Honestly, and it didn't have much of a story, but I think it would kind of make maybe more so of a funny.
MegaMan.
No. Yeah, actually, no. Yeah. Oh, that would be pretty cool. Fucking Rush flying across. Oh, okay. No, like it wouldn't make so much of a maybe a good movie, but more of like a cheesy, maybe B-list type action movie would be like Contra.
I'm talking like an actual like a good movie. Like a movie you would actually pay money to see.
Final Fantasy VI.
Okay.
The Josh Within.
Josh Within.
No, I originally thought Castlevania, but that's kind of gone to shit now.
Yeah.
Metroid, maybe?
John Woo's doing that.
Oh, really? Oh, shit. Bubble Bobble?
For real. I don't see how you can make a movie about dinosaurs shooting bubbles at things.
I could.
That's not a porn.
This is kind of sad. Neither of us can think of a game that we would like to see made into a movie.
Oh wait, no. There's no listing for a Metroid movie. Well, I heard rumors of John Woo doing a Metroid movie, but it's not listed on IMDb.
Now, well, yeah, I think Metroid. Even though I'm not a fan, I think Metroid would make for a pretty good movie.
Yeah, it'd definitely make a pretty good like a really good CG movie.
We could have like the Fast and the Furious type RC Pro-Am.
I guess. I really never played RC Pro-Am.
With like these little tires in the middle of the road, and the guy has to drive by and pick him up and attach him to his car right there. No,
Yeah, you know what? A Legend of Zelda movie. I would love to see a Legend of Zelda movie.
but based off of which game?
People are gonna say Ocarina of Time just because it's the more well-loved one.
I would disagree with those people.
What would you say?
Either
2?
either Legend of Zelda 2 or A Link to the Past.
I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate, but I would like to see a Twilight Princess movie. There was a lot of stuff they could have done with that game that they didn't.
Yeah, I don't really want to see Link turn
Yeah.
into a fucking chihuahua.
Man, don't Google image search Link and Midna.
Alright, I won't. Trust me.
Yeah, don't.
Oh, man. Legend of Zelda, MegaMan.
Someone's a Nintendo fanboy.
Alright, Sonic the Hedgehog. How's that? There you go.
No, because it's not gonna be good. But, look, they've already come out with Sonic the Hedgehog movies. They're animated.
Yeah, I know. But you got me depressed now thinking of all the shitty video game movies.
Yeah, there have been a lot.
It's sad when it's to the point now where there are so many video game movies, and the only one that we can say that we like is Final Fantasy Advent Children, which was made in-house, so it really doesn't count.
Oh God, he is doing Far Cry.
Yeah, I told you. And
He's doing Blood Rain 3.
Yeah.
It was good enough to make a third one.
okay, can I continue now?
He's making Alone in the Dark too. Oh God, I'm looking at Uwe Boll's movies. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right. Well, it's kind of sad when the only ones that we could say that we like is Final Fantasy Advent Children, which, like I said, was made in-house, so it doesn't really count because Square was heavily involved in it. But other than that, Silent Hill. And that's really
Yeah.
out of all the video game movies, you have Street Fighter, you have Mortal Kombat, 2 of Mortal Kombats, 3 Mortal Kombats, wasn't there?
Yeah, and a TV show.
Yeah, and a TV show. So 3 Mortal Kombats, a TV show, Double Dragon, Super Mario Brothers.
TV show with Double Dragon. TV show with Super Mario Brothers.
I like the Super Mario Brothers TV shows, actually.
Yeah, who didn't? The Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
But I will say, the Legend of Zelda that was on Fridays was better.
Oh God. I watched an episode of that, and it's terrible.
Well, excuse me, princess.
And it's not even animated well either.
Alright, well, there's really not much more that we can say. I mean, video game movies suck. Hollywood doesn't take it serious. They're never going to. I mean, Resident Evil right there should have been a prime example of everybody that they're not going to
Yeah.
take it serious. Resident Evil had a great story to begin with. I think it's just at the point now where people just need to ignore video game movies.
Yeah, I'm gonna read Mr. Uwe Boll's Hall of Fame here. We've got House of the Dead, Alone in the Dark, Blood Rain, Postal, Blood Rain 2, Far Cry, In the Name of the King, a Dungeon Siege Tale.
Oh, that's right. He's doing Dungeon Siege.
He already did that. That's been out.
Even though I didn't like that, I like Dungeon Siege too, but it was Diablo clone.
Yeah, Alone in the Dark 2 and Blood Rain 3. Oh, and Far Cry. How does he keep getting these directors how do people keep jumping onto these movies and giving them movies?
Well, you remember reading a few months ago that a couple of guys tricked him into thinking that he was going to be making a Metal Gear movie.
Really?
Yeah, a couple of guys came to him with the script that they wrote for a Metal Gear movie, and he said that he publicly came out saying that he was going to make a Metal Gear movie. And then eventually Konami said something like, "Oh, we're not really making a movie. What are you talking about?" And I guess what it was is like a couple French guys gave him the script and tried to trick him into making a Metal Gear movie.
There's a God, he mentioned he wanted to do some movie, and the creators of the game were like, fuck no, stay the fuck away from us."
That was Blizzard.
That was Blizzard. Good job, Blizzard.
Now, what do you think about Microsoft with the Halo movie?
I think that they could probably make. I would honestly, I would like to see a Halo movie. I would like to see like Master Chief just rip to shreds some Covenant on a big screen.
Even though Halo has no story.
Halo has enough of a. Halo has more of a story than Double Dragon, Mortal Kombat, Blood Rain, Postal, etc. It has more of a story than all those games.
I could tell you I would rather see a We Love Katamari movie over a Halo movie.
A We Love Katamari movies, like, you'd have to take some LSD before you see it, though.
Or I would rather see like a Loco Roco movie.
Again, LSD.
No, it's just my personality, I guess.
You know what? They could probably actually make like a Patapon like animated series. I mean, they did it with Viva Pinata.
They did it with Blue Dragon.
Did they?
Yeah, there's a little Blue Dragon anime.
Is it any good? I mean, the video game itself I hated, but I could stand watching it.
I only
as a
saw
show.
one episode.
How was it?
I don't really remember. But I actually should probably look into that because I'd actually probably like it.
Hey Josh, I have a question for you. What's your favorite console?
Right now?
Like ever?
Ever? Oh. Where did this come from?
No, just a question. Is it the SNES?
No, it isn't.
Okay, good. Because if it was, I was gonna say your Uwe Boll. Because that is his favorite console is the SNES.
No, my favorite console will probably actually have to be either the NES or PlayStation 2.
Oh, okay.
What's your favorite console?
Guess.
The Xbox 360?
Actually, I don't know what my favorite console is.
The one that lights up like a Christmas tree? Blinking red lights?
Ha 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 ha!
So Kyle, do you...
Man, I can't wait till this fucking episode is done so he can stop making that joke.
So, it's never gonna end.
No, never.
Do you have any shoutouts?
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to my friend Paul, who's been listening to us.
Paul, give us
He
an
thinks
iTunes
that-
review.
I think he already has.
No, he didn't.
How do you know?
Because I looked.
What? It shows you the person's real name?
It shows you their account name and how many we have, and the number hasn't gone up since he started listening.
Oh. I'll tell him to write a review then.
Is that it?
You kind of derailed me there. Who the fuck else listens to this that I know? Oh, my cousin Jessie. I played Halo with her. Halo 3.
She listens to this?
I think so. Well, I told her about it. I think she might have downloaded it if she figured out how to, download a podcast.
Oh man, what if she heard me ask if she's hot?
She's kind of a retard, to be honest.
Better that way.
Oh, God. All right, let's end this travesty.
All right, well, I'd like to give a shout out to Simon Di, Cyberpunks Gaming, and Mike Di, and Steve 519 and Infected PB 503 because they just put on Playapalooza, a charity event, 50 hours of gaming. It was pretty successful. We give a shout out to Mick, an announcer guy from the Fanboys.
Oh, fuck. God damn it.
And a shout out to Mr. Keith Harbort. Sorry you couldn't join
Damn
us this
it!
episode. But maybe one day we'll have you back. And a shout out to Mr. Nick Maselli, our former co-host, who started listening to us again. Glad to have you back.
Fucking Josh, I need to write all these things down before we do this.
Actually, you notice I was just keep going on with ones that I knew that you wanted to do. It was kind of steamrolling.
Yeah. You're an asshole.
And I would like to give a shout out to Kyle's mom. I'm trying to get him to brush his teeth and to wash his hands, but he won't. We'll see what we can do. So that about wraps up.
My mom listens to this?
What?
My mom listens to this?
I have it playing in the background when I'm nailing her.
Oh, okay.
I like to hear myself.
Man, you're pretty self-centered.
Well,
Your own gravitational pull.
Your voice also helps keep me hard.
Man, I remember when I I remember when I used to listen to you guys, and when I was taking a bath, or your voice would lull me to sleep.
That's actually funny too, because I was playing Call of Duty 4 with Simon, and I was like, you know, it's funny though. When I listen to my own podcast, I think I sound like a faggot.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I'm 27 now. I wish I didn't sound so gay. I'm not sure if it's the microphone or me, but I sound pretty gay.
You do sound pretty gay.
I do, but only when I'm recorded. That's what's weird about it. Like on the phone, I don't.
I don't think I've ever... No, I talked to you once on the phone, for real.
I woke you up one time.
No, twice then.
Yeah. No, numerous
3
times.
No, 4 times.
You drunk dialed me quite a few.
Yeah, those are kind of hazy. I talked to you at Nick's wedding. I talked to you when I was wasted, hence the birth of my gamer tag. I've talked to you at Nancy's house, maybe? And I talked to you some other time, I don't remember.
Oh, what's that thing that... Oh, Make Love the Bruce Campbell Way. The audiobook I just listened to. You wanted me to talk... Make Love the Bruce Campbell Way?
Yeah, what is that?
You wanted me to talk about it?
Did I? I can't remember. That was like 20 minutes ago.
So, people, please give us an iTunes review. And
seriously, did I ask you to tell you about that?
Yeah. But
Tell me about that.
I'm ending the show now.
Yeah, okay. Do that.
So please give us an iTunes review. Check out everybody else's podcast. And this was a train wreck. So this is Josh Bicknell signing out, and Mr. Kyle Dumond.
Yeah, goodbye, people.
And we
go on our forums, sign up, start some conversations, become a forum.
And actually, next week I'm going to see the Megas on the 23rd. So that is it for Critical Strike, running long train wreck. And
I think we did all right.
Yeah, up until the end.
Yep.
So we will see you on a fortnight.
Good night, people.
That was your saying, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Way to fucking take it.
Stay low tech and high tech or something. That's Simon D.I. saying.
I don't listen to their podcast. Should I?
Yeah, they're good. I don't remember his saying. Stay
frosty, people.
Stay hard. That's my saying.
Yeah.
Pancake nipples, ho. Alright, bye.
What?
quickest of all. Would this be the day that he falls? Now there's too much at stake. Now a cold wind blows. He looked at the crowd and he cried. The moment of truth has arrived. We're circuit slow. I'm not scared anymore. I see the faces of my brothers that have fallen before. My circuit slow. I'm not scared anymore. Reach for my weapon and in turn you're reaching for yours. My circuit slow. What they said is a lie. The shots are heard and the bullets scream death as they fly. My circuit slow. I'm not scared anymore. This is the moment that we have been created for. My circuit slow. My moment has come. Your speed means nothing if it's death that you're running from. My circuit slow. I'm not scared anymore. I join the ranks of my brownies that have fallen before. You're too quick on the draw. Earn this town. There is no law. What they say's true. Death does when blue.